Hello everyone, and today I will practice my reading skill this video. Okay, it's advertising. Let's wait. Okay. One, two, three. Let's go. Listen and practice. My wife's name is Karen. Our house is nice, but it isn't very big. It's more. It's in Seattle. Yeah, it's a small house. My sister, Annette, has a house on our street. It's just 2 minutes from our house. Our children and her children are in the same school, and that's really nice. Annette has 3 children, and we have two children and a cat, Peter. My daughter's name is Amy, and my son's name is Brian. The children's school is near our house, so that's good. But my wife's office is middle from our house, about 20 meters. My job is in the center of town, that's no problem. We're both happy in our jobs, so that's okay. We aren't rich, but we're happy. Part 2. Listen and practice. My weekends are busy and exciting. My weekdays at home are busy too. I have 2 sons, Dylan, 7, and Dakota, 5. Every morning I get up 1 hour before them, at 6, and I go to the gym. I come home and I make breakfast. Then I take them to school. On Mondays I always shopping. I buy all the food for the week. I often cook dinner in the evenings, but not every day because I don't like cooking. Fortunately, my husband, John, loves cooking. On Tuesday and Thursday, I visit my father. He lives on the next block. Every afternoon, I pick up the kids from school. In the evenings, Don and I usually relax, but sometimes we'll visit friends. We never go out on Friday evenings because I start work so early on Saturdays. Part 3. Listen and practice. I work in a restaurant in Miami. I have 2 days a week, usually Monday and Wednesday, but my favorite day of the week is Friday, even though I work that day. It's the best time because all my friends come into the restaurant and we have a great time. There's a real bustle to the place and it doesn't feel like work at all. Times just fly by. The restaurant being decorated right now, so everything a little crazy. Part 4. Listen and practice. Mike and I live on a beautiful farm in Missouri. I know we're very lucky, but it's hard work. We never have a day off on the weekends or holidays or any day of the year. We have to feed the animals and take care of the fields. Now we're harvesting, so we aren't getting any rest at all. But I suppose our favorite day is Wednesday because that's the day we generally get together with friends and prepare a wonderful meal. Past 5. Listen and practice. I'm a police officer. I like my job because it's translating, but I live for surfing. I go as often as I can. I'm opening two shops that sell surfboards in the next few months. The boards are made here in the US. Sunday is my favorite day of the week. I hardly ever work on a Sunday. I get up as early as I can and spend a day at the beach. Part 6. Listen and practice. My name is Adam. I'm from Sydney in Australia. I'm married. I'm a doctor. My hospital is in downtown Sydney. It's a great building. The doctors are really good. Part 7. Listen and practice. This is a short reading. I work in a coffee shop on weekends, and there's a new girl there. Her name's Kelly. She's not hardworking at all and gets very impatient with customer. Sometimes customer need time to choose their order. Kelly just look the other way and types her finger like this. Oh, this advertising, sorry. Yeah, like this. She also forget the customer order. Oh, and make lots of mistakes. I don't think she have this job for very long. Part 8. Listen and practice. It was about 2 o'clock in the morning, and suddenly I woke up. I heard a noise. I got out of bed and went slowly downstairs. There was a light on in the living room. I listened carefully. I could hear two men speaking very quietly. Burlak, I thought. Two burglak. Immediately, I ran back upstairs and called the police. I was really frightened. Fortunately, the police arrived quickly. They opened the front door and went into the living room. Then they came upstairs to find me. It's all right now, sir, they explained. We turned the television off for you. Ha, it's just a television. Out. Part 9. Listen and practice. He get up at 6 and he take a shower. He has breakfast at 6:45. He leaves home at 7:15 and he goes to work by taxi. He has lunch, a soda and a sandwich in his office at 1. He always work late. He leaves work at 8 in the evening. He sometimes buy a pizza and eats it at home. He gets home at 9:15. He never goes out in the evening. He works at his computer from 9:30 to 11:30. He always goes to bed at 11:45. He watches television in bed. Part 10. Listen and practice. Well, on weekday I get up at 6:45. I have breakfast at 7 and I go to school at 7:30. I have lunch at school with my friends that at 12:15. It's early in our school. I have school at 2:30 in the afternoon and I work home with my friends. I get home at 3:30 and I have soda, maybe pizza and watch television. I go to the bed at 11 on weekday, but later on the weekend, of course. Yesterday was Sunday, so I got up late, about 11:30. I had a big breakfast, oranges, toast, eggs, and coffee. Then I went shopping, just go to the supermarket, and I bought some tea, some milk, and the Sunday paper. Then I just stay home for the rest of the day. In the afternoon, I clean my house, and then I did some work on my computer for a bit. Then in the evening, I watch a movie on TV. I went to bed early, about 10. Listen and practice. Molly Jones. Molly Jones is 25 and she's an artist. She lives in a small house by the ocean in Cape Cod, Massachusetts, near Boston. She always gets up late at 10 o'clock in the morning. She has a big breakfast, coffee, eggs, and toast, and then she goes to the beach with her dog. When she gets home, she works in her studio until 7 o'clock in the evening. She never eats lunch, but she always cooks a big dinner, and she often invites friends. After dinner, she usually listens to music or plays piano. Sometimes she calls her brother, Luke, in New York. She goes to bed very late at 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning. I don't remember what part is this, but I think it's too long. My favorite hobby is cooking, and that's a thing you do at home, obviously. I cook most days, though not every day. We also like eating out. What clothes and equipment do I need? Well, I often wear an apron to protect my clothes because you can make a mess when you are cooking. And tomatoes and spices change the color of your clothes forever. The most important piece of equipment is knife, and I'm very particular about my knife. They are German and very sharp, and I really take care of them. Obviously, in the kitchen, you need all sorts of things like pots and pans and baking dishes and chopping balls and food mixer. But I don't really have a lot of gadgets. I like to keep things simple. What I like about cooking is the fact that it's creative and it's real. We have to eat, and what we eat is really important. So I like to know that what I'm eating and what my family is eating is good. I actually like all the preparation, going out shopping, seeing the food, feeling it, smelling it, talking to the people who are selling it is half the fun. People often ask me what I like cooking, and I don't really have an answer. Whenever it looks good and whatever I feel like cooking that day. The best part is of course seeing people enjoy my food, but what also very important to see me is everyone happy and enjoying being at the table. It all is about the occasion as much as the food. Listen and practice. This video is too long. When I first saw Oliver, I thought he looked warm and friendly and more attractive than Alexander. He was tall with short blonde hair and he has amazing blue eyes, kind of like the actor Ryan Gosling. See, he was kind of shy and quiet at first, but when we started talking, he relaxed, and we felt we have a lot of things in common. We both like books and movies. He has generous too. He wanted to pay for everything. I really enjoyed the evening. When it was time to go, he asked for my phone number and said he wanted to meet again. We walked out of the restaurant and went to look for a taxi. And then something happened. and I knew that it was impossible for me to go out with him. He said finally and took out a pack of cigarettes.